Today we're going to be going through the Brecilian Forest portion of Dragon Age Origins. So without further ado, we'll get started. I'm just picking my party here and we're going to go ahead and travel there. So welcome everyone. This is Dr. Dad Gaming, and through this 100% effort of going through Dragon Age Origins, I hope you've watched some of the previous ones, but today we're going to continue down that track and figure out what we need to do in the Brecilian Forest as we have a random encounter. Just a bunch of spiders, it looks like. This is the third portion-ish of the main story for Dragon Age Origins. I've already completed the Mage Tower, Arl of Redcliffe storyline, as well as the Urn of Sacred Ashes, which are kind of intertwined. And so the only thing left in this Dragon Age Origins run-through will be the Brecilian Forest, as well as the Orzammar, which is the Dwarves, and then ultimately what is called the Landsmeet, but we'll get there when we get there. Just look around here and see how we get out of here. Some parts of this game, it's a little bit difficult to figure out where you need to go because everything kind of looks the same. Hope everyone is having a great summer. I just got back from vacation and being a little bit sick from vacation and getting ready to go back to work from my paternity leave. So my daughter now is about 4.5 to 5 months old, and in about another 2-3 weeks I'll be going back to work full time and she'll be going to daycare. Unfortunately, we have to send her to daycare because me and my wife both work full-time jobs, because obviously in this day and age you need that money.
Another creature in it.
So let's take out this queen spider. Okay, that looks about it. We'll just do a little bit of looting and then scoot out of here. Welcome to Brecilian Forest.
You may be of my kind, but you are not Dalish. And what business is that? Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave in the camp. I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
There'll probably be a lot of exposition in this episode, so just beware. You can skip using some of the time steps if you would like.
I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see. You might have simply said so to begin with. Masiranis, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are? If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brecilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry. The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing the only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that, within the Brecilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Always got to outsource your work.
I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan. I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brecilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, make them quick, if you please. I watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest. There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now No. The ones from this forest, however, do. It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is you will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild, and if that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather... That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about. Go on, then.
All right. Talk to the Keeper. There is a couple of quests to do around here. None of them are exceptionally difficult, but you might as well
Please
get
leave that be.
all of them before
If
you
have
go
need of
into the actual
equipment, I am
forest.
sure Master Verathorn can help. Please do not lie.
Okay, Lanaya. She mad. Getting little codexes, don't forget to get those. They give you some experience every time you pick one up. Well, talk to Lanaya if you want a lot of exposition and story details, lore. I skipped it in here because you don't need to hear that, but we'll talk to this guy because he has a quest that we need to deal with here shortly.
Though I wish I could become a real hunter. I shouldn't be talking about this before you... all right. I suppose it makes no difference. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. She's my heart's desire.
He just wants a girlfriend.
She refuses it. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt. I feel so helpless. You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do. I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed. Really? I'm willing to try anything. Siranas. Oh, ma Siranas.
How do we move
Alright, let's get Cam and a girlfriend.
What do you want now? You think I haven't thought about this? No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. So you would get a pelt from me? Why would you do that?
Whatever gives me experience, my guy.
Then
In the meantime, the dad joke of the day. What happens when you mix broccoli and a melon? You get the most depressing vegetable known to humanity, also known as melancholy. So yes, another bad dad joke from Dr. Dad. The tip of the day for parents is to kind of just stop worrying about expectations, because the expectations from other people always end up not being true. So just take it day at a time and do your best.
He's been a hunter apprentice for over... Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with him. But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become... Oh, you are right. Masiranas. Thank you.
There we go.
Cameron, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has...
But what about my...
I don't care about that.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me...
And then they get married. That's the fastest love story in all
We are both
of
very
Dragon
grateful
Age
for the part-
Origins.
How marvelous.
Here, take this. It's been in my family.
Okay, where to next? Finn Harel. Finn Harel becomes extremely important in some of the later games, so just pay attention to that if you're going to play through all the games.
Is where those horns bring huge prices. Can cure diseases, so they say.
Let's talk to her.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy My name is Alora. I am the master herder in charge of caring for the Hala. They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companion. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship. I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal.
To do this quest right, you actually have to have enough survival skills
I don't know. Do you have
to be
any
able to
skills that
find
might help
out
her? If you
what
do,
is
I will
wrong
be
with this
grateful.
Hala. I don't think that anybody in my party does, so I'm not sure I'll be able to finish it. But basically, if you do, you'll be able to figure out that this Hala wants their mate, and then you just have to go into the forest and find their mate, and then everything's fine.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
Without further ado, if you can't do that, you basically can't do anything, so you might as well just end the
No.
quest in any
Oh,
means.
I'm sorry. She isn't calming
Which,
any
in
more
this
around
case-
you than she is for me.
Kill her. Which is brutal, but hey, if you don't know what's wrong and you think they're infected, that's what you're gonna do.
No. But it is my duty.
So that one's over. Just switch out back to Liliana because she can actually open up chests. No reason I wanted to bring in Zephyr because he's an elf, but not if he can't open any chests. That's pointless for me.
I finished.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely.
No, Master Verathorn.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlan. This is living wood. It requires...
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. You're most welcome here, stranger. Is there anything I might do to help you in your task? I'm the clan's craftsmaster. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us... There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest... I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across... You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you. That would please me. So long as I am no
Alright, so that basically is just a fetch quest. You'll find some iron bark and bring it back, and he can make you a weapon. I don't know if he can make you armor. I'll have to wait till I complete it, but that's basically what he's going to give you. Check and see what Athras wants.
I'm Darren Atishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
I would be the same in their place. They have...
It is not our intention to insult a Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brecilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has... None of us are happy about... But I shouldn't trouble you with this. You have your... Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would... My wife, Dalish, and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Dalish is dead, I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf. If I could just know if Dalish is alive, or what happened to her. I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not mine.
So that's another one you'll find in the forest. You just gotta go find his wife, or at least find out what happened to her. Gonna go ahead and change
all the...
party members back to Zevran. Let's go ahead and get into the forest and do a couple of these side quests, I suppose. Welcome to the Brecilian forest. There's two sections to this forest.
Many enter this forest. Let's hope we can.
So we're just going to walk around and complete a bunch of these side quests, because there are a good bit of side quests around this forest. Take out these werewolves and regular blight wolves or whatever. Hope everyone's having a great summer. It's been extremely hot and humid down here in Mississippi, but you know, that's expected. Just got done with a morning walk with my 5-month-old, and I am saturated with sweat, so stay nice and cool and drink lots of fluids in this hot time. So for this, you actually have to put on a bow to be able to fire. You got to fire an arrow from there, and then it'll prompt you, and then all you got to do is deal with this guy.
You've made some important enemies with your little arrows. You're
all the noise and bob.
Go ahead and switch back to my normal. And we'll take out these dinner of mercenaries. See where else we need to go. Make sure you go down all the paths, because there are a couple things that you can miss. Not anything massive, but you'd want to just be thorough. Talk to them.
Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. It makes no difference to us. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse. Was it not Zathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk. We have never met, he and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear the time for peace is long past. There will be no peace between the elves and we who are cursed. You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us? Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them that I do not wish to fight you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us
So basically, you're going to be able to have the opportunity to decide whether you want to help the werewolves or Zathrian, and based on that decision, you know, you can decide as we go through. I don't think it necessarily matters, but once we get through some of these story beats, you'll understand why or why not you would want to side with either one. But we're going to go this way real quick, backtrack just a little bit. Andraste's Grace goes to Liliana. Apologies if you hear my happy baby in the background. She's in her little bouncer, just having the best time of her life.
Don't look now, but
Despite the werewolves saying they just want to talk, we still have some werewolves to deal with. Use this nice little spell and see what happens. See if I can get it off. There we go. Be careful if you're on a higher difficulty, because I believe that friendly fire is turned on, so you can actually hurt your people. Just be aware. And always loot everything. Lots of those herbs can be used for crafting. I don't really do much crafting in this game. I don't find it to be extremely needed or anything like that. This poor guy.
Who come? We were sent to find Witherfang. Bring his heart. Attacked. I
think this might warp you all the way back. Yeah, so
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden.
you can return him, get a little bit of
Our
experience.
scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live. Mas Syranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Whoa, boom, boom, boom. And that helped level up the relationship enough with Wynn, so now she gets a little bit of boost.
Come, we just say do. Off we go to combat.
A great bear, which is much better than a good bear. You can see that quest marker in the distance. That's going to be your iron bark. We got some actual darkspawn to deal with first. Alright, everything's looted. We'll go back over, check to see if there's anything else around here. So this gravestone and a mystical site of power. This gravestone will have a revenant here in a little while. We have to do something first. We'll go grab that iron bark.
We are not alone.
And now we're fighting trees, so you will.
Carnage I've yet to see.
There's your iron bark. So down here, you are going to find a special tree, and depending on what you do, he's going to give you a acorn, or you might be able to, or you have to go find an acorn, or you can just kill him, whatever you feel. But beware, it theoretically might be easier if you don't kill him and you do the quest for him. I think we're going to kill him here, just don't feel like doing the other quest. But you have to find that acorn, give it to him, and then he gives you a way to get past something here that we're going to encounter in this episode, or maybe the next one. Just depends on how fast we can run through some of the side missions and get to the main. So when you're talking to this Grand Oak, as we finish up these last Wild Sylvans, just be very careful if you don't want to fight him. I found that it's actually a little bit more difficult to actually not fight him, because some of the things that you're answering can make him angry.
What manner of beast be thee? Aware, thou sayest? How can this be? Yes, I remember. Allow me a moment to
The world is certainly full of marvelous, unexpected creation.
And unless thou think'st it far too soon, I have but one desire. To solve a matter, all I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am... The forest would see thee as a tree, and without my will, the wood is still. Pray, why wouldst thou darest?
Anyway, so he would have given you some bark, and you wouldn't have to fight any more Sylvans. But I decided to kill him, just get a little bit of experience. I don't really care. I'm on the easiest difficulty, so it's not a big deal, but this guy can be a little bit difficult to fight on harder difficulties. And no loot. Ain't that something? Down here, this is a very, very dangerous area. Basically, keep investigating this, and you will fall asleep, and some of your people will die. They can be revived, obviously, but you'll have to fight something, and you might only have one character to do the fight. So on harder difficulties, this can be extremely dangerous, so you may want to save before you do this. But as we go through this, you'll see kind of what happens.
Friendly.
You basically just have to fall asleep, so that's what I'm trying to do. Just gotta hit the right thing, and I got all my people in the way.
I feel magic here, draining my strength. We must leave, and soon.
We'll hang around, try to figure out the mystery.
I'm surprised that fire hasn't burned out. We should tend it. Is there a stick about?
See, there you go. Your party goes to sleep. And then my character, Dingus the Great and the Magnificent, is the only one alive and have to fight a greater shade by myself. So obviously, if on harder difficulties, this becomes extremely dangerous for a TPK. So you have to be very careful if you're going to do this on higher difficulties. This misdirection hex will make it harder for him to hit me, although it looks like I don't know what's going on. I almost died there. But just take him out and then your party will wake up. And the illusion is dispelled.
How long is that spirit?
What say you?
I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to pick up the loot. That's what I'm saying, little girl. Alright, I think that about wraps up this side of the forest. There's a whole nother, we're in the west now, there's a whole other section called the east that we've got to go through, and there's a couple side quests we'll do there. Some more werewolves to kill. And these aren't even rabbits, so I guess talking is not for the werewolves.
What say you?
This will take to the southeast forest. In this place, you'd want to just explore everything down here the same way you did the last place. It's a little bit circular-ish, so just make sure you hit all the paths. So if you did the Acorn quest, you would be able to get past these Sylvans, basically. Maybe not this one particular, because you have to find a crazy old man, and he is the one that has the Acorn. We'll see him shortly. But once you get that Acorn back to the Grand Oak, you don't have to fight any of those trees anymore.
Up we go now! So watch out. Shed some blood!
Nothing can stop my unstoppable team right now. And here is a werewolf. Denial is actually that guy's wife.
Careful. These werewolves might have...
You are an elf, but not one of the Dalish. I was until my change. The Keeper sent you, then you. I have, but my name is not the stuff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him.
So you can bring that back, and she wants you to kill her.
Oh, the pain. The curse is fire.
Definitely the nice thing to do to kill her. put her out of her misery. And that right over there, what I just looked at, is the Hala that you could get, which is the mate of the other one if you have a survival high enough.
You can smell its breath from here.
Take out these bears. Probably got about 15 minutes left before we'll get off, so I doubt we're going to be able to finish any of these quests. It's going to end with you going through kind of a dungeon, so that's going to take a while. That'll likely be the next episode, but we'll see how far we can get. Remember when ogres used to be difficult? Now we're basically destroying them, so you gotta love that progression. See what we got over here. You'll have to come back to this clearing later to do another quest, but you have to beat the Brecilian forest first, I believe. Or at least beat that one encounter that we just did with the ogres. We'll be able to get that chest. We'll just need to bring Liliana back. I don't want to talk to you, Wynn. This is going to be a nice, good quest if you want to get a pretty good set of armor, and you got to fight a bunch of revenants to get pieces of the Juggernaut set. So it's a pretty nice piece of, armor. It's not necessarily any better than the Dragon Bone armor or some of the other big armors that you get, like Kaylin's in the DLC, but it's nice. So, you could probably hot swap it out without any difference in performance, just based on looks. This one will get the plate boots and just a shield. So that other gravestone we found not too long ago, we'll go back to that, and then we will have to fight another revenant there.
A Nerin?
Ooh, a Nerin. So if you guys remember, this is Wynn's apprentice.
The Templars found...
I brought this on you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find...
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. Perhaps the mage you seek is right in front of you. The Grey Warden, why not look to him to shape the new circle? It is something both of you should think about.
No, we've spent enough time on my person.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest.
Very well.
And on you.
Got some item, and then that's it. Nothing much to Wynn's personal quest, but it is complete. This is the old man who has the acorn.
Oh dear, oh dear.
It's in that tree stump, and you have to kill him basically to get it.
Mayhap I did, and mayhap I... Ask a question, and you'll get a question, but give an answer, and... No! That isn't...
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no...
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not? And again, you break the rule. What's this now? You again? I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
So you can answer his questions, or you can kill him. Either way, you get what you need.
But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an... Not fair.
I don't have time for this. I'm just trying to get through this quickly.
He uses illusions to disappear. No doubt it is...
Huh. You hear that? I intend to keep it there, so no more of your... May I? Now, let's see. Ah, yes, I know. Let me... Oh, I know. Have you been to the center of the forest yet? It's quite the sight. Grand place for a... It's where the wolfmen have their... There's a way to fool the trees, of course. trees are thick, wooden things. Since you've already gone and killed that nasty old oak tree, I saw the secret to getting by the trees. And listen close now. I know what you're thinking. My teeth are flat and I'm not nearly... I have the solution to that. I can make you smell like a wolfman. Enough like one to... So you have. Nice too. And here you are. Just remember, the trick will fool trees, but not anyone with... Anyhow, that's it.
So that oak also, I guess, gets you through the wall or the locked trees here we'll see in a second. So that's another way to do it. Otherwise, you can just get this pelt from him and then go through the wards as you need to. Alright, old man, let's leave you. See what else we got. Some trees to fight. If you have fire, I believe that works pretty well against them. They are trees. Let us continue. That is the path towards the lair with the werewolves, and we will get by with our little cloak we just got from the old man. But before we go through that, we're going to go back and turn in all the quests that we did, get some experience, and we're likely going to change out Zevran as much as I want him to be in the Dalish quest, essentially. I'm not going to keep him because he has no rogue skills, so he really is not doing anything in my party. I don't need another melee character. In fact, Liliana is really, really good for my build. Just let Alistair Juggernaut for me, or tank it, and then Wynn is a healer, Liliana is my range, so, and obviously I'm a mage, so it's pretty good balance. You don't have to be balanced to win anything in this game, but it does help on some of the higher difficulties. We'll take out these werewolves, and then I believe we're going to try investigating that tombstone so we can get another pair of armor, or one of the other pairs of armor for the Juggernaut set. Because I believe now that you've disturbed the wards, you can just go in here and do the same thing. Yep, there you go. Disturb the tombstone. Oh, what happened? Nothing. And then, as you walk up here, you will spawn. If it wasn't apparent by that last ice spell, Revenants are completely immune to cold damage. These hexes are great for boss or really difficult enemies. If you stack them, it just basically makes them pretty useless. They can't hit you, you do double damage, and all that type of stuff. So the hexes for mages are extremely powerful if used correctly. And he dies slowly. And you got the helm. Alright. Let's make our way back to the Dalish settlement and see what we can turn in, see if we get any good items that we might could swap out for any of our equipment. Unlikely. Once you do the DLCs and everything, you basically have the best equipment you can get. Actually, I think there's a couple better pieces of equipment in the after DLCs, but you won't be able to use those necessarily in the main campaign. So looks like we got to kill another great bear and his friend, and then we'll be able to get back to the settlement. If you've made it this far through this wonderful video, then I'd ask you if you could please like, subscribe, comment anything you hate, comment anything you like. Just say hey in the comments, whatever. And that really helps me out. Knows I'm doing well, knows I'm doing bad. I had a good comment from a guy or gal recently, and I was able to help him get past one of the parts in the fade. So I really want to help. I know that a lot of you guys don't have a lot of time, and I want to make sure that I'm helping you get through this game, or, you know, entertaining you at the least. I know I'm not the most entertaining. I'm just some, you know, 33-year-old dad who's doing the same thing everybody else is doing, but I actually care. You can take that to the bank. So you see all those quest markers. We'll just turn these in, and then we'll probably shut down for the day.
This is strange.
Iron Bark quest.
It is good to see you again. Have you need of something? Truly. Let me... An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow? Or perhaps a breastplate?
Bow or a breastplate?
Manuvinen.
Probably not better than anything Lilian already has. Alright. Just
You have returned.
that guy, talk to that guy Sarah if you want lots of lore dump.
Have you
We're going
found
to turn this one in, and I think we'll call it for the day.
Scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her? The Keeper told me the truth? Are you
He's trying to be
certain?
nice.
No, of course not. Here is the amulet. Now I should go and make arrangements.
Alright, that's it for this episode. Next one, we'll see if we can solve this little issue between the Dalish and the Werewolves. So without further ado, this is Dr. Dad Gaming, and I will see you in the next one. Stay safe.